Hey Mike, these pliers here that you sent me, I mean they're okay I guess for someone, but one problem you have with these pliers, especially with this part, is you get into an appliance and now you have a lever that has locked in place and you can't use this. You can't do that with one hand. You can't open it up. So when you're in an appliance working on something, you have to take both hands or take this out and pull this to open it back up to clamp it back down. And also these particular pliers, they don't completely close. You always have a gap there. So it's not, you can't completely compress the spring, so you can never get the hose clamp off the hose. That's the problem with these pliers. No way I would use these. These pliers came in the same package. You have the same problem with that lever. You just can't use it with one hand. Once you get it inside somewhere and try to clamp down on a spring and it closes and the spring slips out, now you got to take it out of the machine, push this, try to get it on the spring again, and it's just no good. This is my original idea that I sent you guys to work with, and I made these notches for a reason. It's so you don't have this situation with this spring sticking up and with the screw sticking out. This part looks good, although he only cut 2 grooves in it, so it can only go there or go there, and it's locked in. I wanted more grooves cut, so it kind of goes this far, locks in, this far locks in, then locks in. You know, right now he only has 2 positions. That's another reason I had on these, I had this thumb screw, so this can go in any direction. And these are short enough to where when you close the pliers and it closes down on the screw, you can completely compress the spring clamp, so you can get it off and on the hose easier. So this is kind of the design that I'd like to stay with. It has to have that notch so you can, and he wants to put a spring in there. I wouldn't put a big spring in there. What I would put is a spring washer that's got a hump in it, and you can put this nut on permanent, either a locking nut or something, and then the spring will give you enough room to move the hose clamp part that holds the hose clamp, so you wouldn't have it sticking up, because that would be a hindrance in the way. That's why I was trying to keep a design here going with the pliers so you don't have a lot of stuff hanging out of the way. But anyway, I just thought I'd make this video and send this to you. I'd kind of like to stay with this design and you know, try not to have something sticking up this high. It'd be easy just to grind this down flat, have a screw with a spring that has a ridge in it, a washer that is made out of spring steel that has a hump in it, and when you put the nut on, it'll give you the same, it'll give you that without having this height on this part here. I'm going to send you this video, and you know, shoot me an email back or whatever, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks.